I'm going to be going over why it is so important to pick the right lender when you're looking to purchase a home, and some of the things you really need to watch out for. That way, when you are thinking about buying a home, you can make the best decision for you and your family. A lot of things I go over are the same things that I would tell somebody who is working with another lender or who is a friend of a friend. It doesn't mean you have to work with me. It's just some of the things that I try to let everyone know. That way you don't have a pitfall, or that way you don't make a decision that later on you regret. So again, on today's video, I'm going to go over the key elements on how to choose the right lender when you're looking to go and purchase a home or even refinance, but primarily some important factors on choosing the right lender when getting a home loan for a purchase. So again, Angel Medina, if you're new here, I would ask you please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Angel Medina, your lifelong mortgage advisor. Okay, so guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to say thank you to everyone with all your positive feedback you've been giving me. I'm going to be making some other videos as well that go over some subject on buying, selling, and refinancing. So on today's video, I wanted just to really make this video because what I see a lot of the times are people who want to go and buy a house, and they start looking around on, let's say, the internet, Redfin, Zillow, all the major sites. What happens is they end up either getting referred to a realtor, or they get the realtor that has that listing, and then they end up buying another house. And at that point, of course, the realtor wants to know, hey, do you have a loan approval? And if they say no, then more than likely, which is good, the realtor, if they're a really good realtor and they already have a solid relationship, they're going to refer you to their lender. And at that point, you might feel obligated to go with that lender. I just want to say it's not always the case. Like, for example, I work with realtors. My goal is always the same, is to make sure and treat that person exactly how I would want to be treated, do the right thing, and to be a service to somebody. That way, it could help them in the long run. And of course, what happens normally is if something does happen, I'm always there to answer questions, just to make sure. Of course, the goal isn't to work with everyone. The goal is to help as much as possible to anyone that should need my services. So when you are working with a realtor, and let's say you decide to work with that realtor, you always want to compare the lender that they're giving you to another lender, just to make sure. A lot of people just throw all their eggs in one basket, and they make a home loan offer, and it gets accepted. And if something goes wrong, you're going to feel stuck. You're going to look back and say, oh, I wish I would have looked with another lender just in case. So what I would do is, first, when you do talk to a lender, and you're not going to get the exact rate, because until you get the offer accepted, that's when you can get the exact rate, but it shouldn't be that far off. So when you are getting approved, let's say in the beginning, you want to ask that lender to send you over some testimonials. You want to, of course, research that lender, see what they have online, find out what kind of things that they go over, because that's really going to tell you a lot what kind of expertise that lender has. A lot of times when I'm working with somebody that has a really bad experience, the reason they had that bad experience is because they went to their bank thinking that, oh, well, this is my bank, they should give me the loan easily, whether it's Chase, Wells Fargo, B of A, and that's not always the case. I'm not saying that they're not going to give you the best rate or the best program. A lot of times what separates me from a lot of other lenders out there is, one is I'm a licensed direct lender, and two is the most important thing is, yes, the rates, but also the service. A lot of people overlook that, and the rate sounds good, you feel like you're saving money, but what could happen is when you do lock in a rate, you have 30 days, And within that 30 days, it could either feel like the longest 30 days of your life or a smooth and easy process. So what I always say is you want to see what other people have said after using that lender's services. I do have my clients, when they do want to make a short video, and I just say, hey, speak from the heart, say exactly what you want about working with me. And so when they're speaking, they're really telling you their experience. The reason that I feel that I am able to, I've been in the business for over 20 years, I am able to continue to help more good people out there, is because when I'm working with somebody, my intention is not to go the direction that I want to go, but really find out by asking the right questions what they want, what is their goal, and that way, and making sure to not leave anything out, because the ultimate goal is, for me, is that person have one of the best experiences that they've ever had working with a lender. So the goal for me at all times is not to just help them with that loan, but also help them after the loan and help them in the future and the friends and family. So that way, if they do ever need anything, if not in the future, they have a friend or a family who needs my services. I like to build strong and good relationships with my clients, really just because I love meeting new people and I love helping more good people. That way you don't find yourself in a situation to where someone gave you the wrong information and then it end up costing you hundreds and thousands of dollars. I have literally had clients where they tell me they were offered a rate, and right away, and the reason being is we all go off of the market, I can tell that more than likely they're not going to get that rate, and the person that they're working with is just telling them what they want to hear. Well, it's really hard for you to understand that until you experience it, and then at that point you learn your lesson to make sure and at least look with one other lender just to make sure. So what I do is when I do work with somebody, I make sure to communicate every step of the way, to always return their phone calls, to always give them updates. I make sure in the very beginning to let them know the exact documents, and I do everything I can not to leave anything out. Meaning if you had a divorce, bankruptcy, foreclosure, all that information, it might seem minute or small because you had it, let's say 10, 20 years ago. But if you don't get that information now, what could end up happening is at the very end of the loan, the underwriter is going to say, hey, I need the copy of the divorce decree. And then they have to go back to you, that lender, and then ask you, hey, I'm sorry, but I need a copy of the divorce decree. And you're like, well, I got divorced 30 years ago. Are you serious? I don't know where it's at. So it is something that is very important. I always make sure and go over that up front. If you had any type of foreclosure, short sale, bankruptcy, make sure you tell the person that you're working with all about that. If you leave anything out, it's not like any other loan. When you're doing a purchase, they are going to look at everything. So you want to, when I work with somebody, I tell them, hey, the more information you give me, the more I can help you. If there's anything that you're not sure about telling me, that's the one thing I want to know as well. So the more information that I get, the more I can put you in the best loan program based upon what you're wanting. Whether you're wanting to put very little down or a lot of money down, you're more worried about the payment. And from that point, I as well work with great realtors that I can refer. I refer it out to a lot of my past clients and people I have met along the way. So if you do want more information on purchasing and some of the best loan programs out there when you are looking to either purchase with very little down or you want the best payment, definitely give me a call anytime. Again, so when you are looking to buy a home, the one thing I would say is first do your homework. I would recommend not even to start looking at houses until you've done your homework on what you qualify for first. That is the first step. A lot of people out there are, oh, I'll just keep looking, and then you find that dream home, and then you find a realtor, and then you find the lender. That is going to make it very difficult, because if you end up qualifying for less and you love that home and you find out you can't get it unless you put more, or there's something wrong because of the debt ratio, you're going to feel like you wasted your time. And so again, that's what I'm always trying to avoid, is for having my clients, waste their time, or people that I know. So the best advice is, if you're looking to buy a home, make sure you go and you get qualified first. You can give me a call if you're in California, Angel Medina, 619-247-8489, and I would love to help you and answer any questions that you may have. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you are looking to buy, definitely let me know. I would love to help you. Even if you are working with another lender and you just have a quick question, feel free to contact me anytime. And if you're new, I'd ask you to please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And I'll also have some more information in the comment section down below about this very subject and some of the things to watch out for. Thank you very much for watching my video. Angel Medina, your lifelong mortgage advisor. Thank you.